reveal.
The slow reveal.
Whoa, look, special guest Claude Rains.
That is where our alert box will go when we have things come in. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it's for?
That is what it's for.
Mm-hmm.
And I also didn't want to, so this is one of the virtual sets that vMix comes with, and I didn't want to, I was lazy.
Yeah, curtains on curtains on curtains.
Welcome, everyone, to Trashterpiece Theater.
Trashterpiece.
Well done.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
Yes, right.
So
Yeah.
tonight's show is going to be interesting. This is Westward, The Women.
Westward the Women.
Release date, December 29th, 1952. Put on, of course, by none other than Lux Radio Theater. Yes, and it takes place in 1852. That's the setting. Thank you for the sub, Dyson Wolf. Thank you very much. You whip. I got a 2020 gift emote.
I got an emote. Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right, well, let's go around. Let's start with Kenny. You can say
Hey,
who
buddy.
we are, what we're doing.
What you playing?
My name is Kenny, and I'm going to be playing the following people. Irving Cummings, your host. Roy Whitman, middle-aged valley owner. Woman on the wagon, who's been accosted. Jesse, another woman on the train. And a second man in the valley.
I'm Cucumber, and I'll be playing Buck Wyatt. Nope, wait, that's not it. Yeah, Buck Wyatt.
That's
That's his name. I misread it as, yep.
Okay.
I was mixing up two of the names.
What? And hi, I'm Corey. I'll be playing Lori Smith, a cynical chorus girl from Chicago. Patience Holly, tough extroverted ship captain's widow from New England. Jean, Maggie's pal, also a crack shot. Kat, another man on the train. And then first man on the train and third man in the valley.
Right. Well, I am Connie, and I will be playing Fifi Denon, a spirited French chorus girl, as well as Rose Myers, a mousy schoolteacher.
Nice. And I am Ryan. I will be playing the announcer, Ken Carpenter. I will also be playing Maggie, a crack shot. Ito, a diminutive cook from Japan. Oh dear.
That should be fun.
I'm
Curse you, chunk!
Riley, one of the men on the train, and Sid Cutler, who falls in love with Rose. Also, Cucumber, I also see that you are playing a baby for one line.
I'm also a baby.
Just
Wah,
once.
wah.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
you are. You're playing a baby. And you're playing a baby, right?
Ouch.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be.
Warming up over
Wow.
there. East Coast, warming up.
Claws are out.
Sorry, I just have the energy from Wednesday still. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
No.
At least it's carrying on this far. That you're lucky.
Yeah, you mean from like less
Mine
than
ran
2
out
hours
on
ago?
Wednesday. If you
so.
would like to follow along in the script, you can use the command !script to find the script and download it. And there are ways to interact with our show. For $10, you can make us read 10 lines worth of accents and impressions that you tell us what to do. And that's for an individual. And if you want us to all do it together for 2 pages, for $20, you can do group accents. And every $100 we hit, we will have to sing our lines for 2 pages. Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's all of our
right.
announcements.
That's right.
That's right. We ready.
That's
we
right.
can get the show on the road.
All right, Westward ho!
Of women.
No. I mean, Westward bound. No,
That's where
just
call
get the
me?
show started.
Oh no.
Oh, no. All right. Oh, my God. All right. Lux Radio Theater. All right. From Hollywood, the Hollywood Radio Theater.
Soap and shit.
Starring Robert Taylor and Dennis Darcell in Westward the Women. Ladies and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. Irving Cummings.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice to take a look back to the trails blazed by our ancestors and take heart from their courage. In tonight's play, I think you'll be fascinated by the unusual situation of one man's bossing a wagon train of 100 women, intended as wives of the California settlers. And as our stars of this intriguing Metro Goldwyn Mayer picture, we have Robert Taylor and Denise Darcell playing their original roles in Westward the Women, starring Robert Taylor as Buck Wyatt and Denise Darcell as Dannon. California, 100 years ago, a settlement called Whitman's Valley. It's early morning, but the saloons are open, and Roy Whitman knows where to find the man he's looking for. Well, they tell me you just came up from San Diego, Buck.
We got some Yoda.
We're all Yoda now.
Oh.
Sit down, Roy.
Thank you.
A party all the way here you brought there from Mississippi. Drunk for a week trying to forget about it, I'm gonna. Plans for the week after, you have? No. Then a job for you I have, if interested you are. Run cattle and I don't grow wheat and well I don't. Really? Look at this valley, have you ever? Wheat and cattle and horses and ranches. And the men who own them. Well, now, no, they do what I told them. True about this valley was. Pat you on the back you want me to? Not yet, no. You see, in all my planning, one thing I forgot. Women. Good women. Wives and mothers they could be. This valley they shall make last forever. What's that got to do with me?
I'm losing it.
It's
You got
going.
one more page to go.
10 lines.
No, it's 2 pages. So you've got this half the page and another half a page, and then you're good to go.
Oh, great. Okay.
Want the wives the men do. Money they put up to get them here. Sick of this they are, just as I am. Saloons, gambling. Well, you know. Yeah, I know. Like it and I do. Well, I want to go to Chicago with me, Buck. And I'll recruit the women. Guide us back across the country, you will. Oh, no, I won't. Pay you how much did we to get you those folks to San Diego? Plenty. Well, whatever it was, 1,000 more I shall pay. Well? Really crazy you are, aren't you? Maybe true.
Oh, God. Now we're all going to be Western Scooby-Doo when we're done with this one.
Yep.
What is
Thank you,
Western
Decimal.
Scooby-Doo?
We'll find out.
Is it me?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's you. All right, got a deal.
Oh,
Got a deal, all right. How many women good do you figure on bringing here? Well, 100 men there are. Money they put up. Recruit 150 women then better. Real lucky if we only lose 1 out of 3, you will.
And now you're Scooby-Doo.
Oh, I'm kind of anxious to get started, Buck. Do you still figure to stay drunk for a week?
Rooster, rookin', yeehaw, me a day. Day after tomorrow. Ruby. I'll be the real mean, but I'll be ready, yeehaw.
I can't make it southern. I can't do it.
No.
Western, I should say.
Do, 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 do. Men murmur in the background.
Oh,
Murmur, murmur, murmur.
we on the way to Chicago, men. Me and Buck White, and we'll bring the women back.
Yay!
Just remember, I'm losing it. Just remember, I don't guarantee the looks, but this much I'll promise: they'll be good women. We're ruining everybody's childhood right now. They'll be a fortune, and God help you if you don't treat them right, because you'll answer to me. All right, Buck, let's get started. Women!
Yay!
We want the redhead. Yeah. They're fine men, Buck. Fine men.
Let's get one ring straight, Roy. Whether you get your good women or not, I get my money.
Right. That's right.
And you really think these fine women will marry those good women if ever they get there?
Yes.
They're crazy too.
Sure, they're crazy enough to build a home out of the wilderness. That kind of crazy I like.
Women murmur noisily.
Ooh.
All right, ladies. Ladies, please. Please. We've been months getting here to Chicago, Mr. Wyatt and I. And if necessary, we'll spend months picking out those rule we want to take back. So just simmer down and fill out those application papers. Application papers. We'll meet you upstairs in the hall at 1 o'clock. That's it for now, ladies. And thank you.
Half a page of this, and we're done with that.
We're wasting our time, shall we?
Why?
We're Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
We're just a half a page.
Why?
Why? Did you see the grave looking at us? The way we're dressed, that's why.
But we had no time. We come straight from the theater.
Hello, Yoda.
And we'll go back to the theater.
And you're good.
Hooray.
Oh, sweet Jesus. French Western. Okay.
That one might be in the realm of accents that you can't understand words anymore.
Yeah. That's, okay. All right. Okay, French. Oh, well, Laurie, no. We'll go to the boarding house. We change our clothes. We fix our hair. We take the rouge off our face and we come back like two little angels.
You think Mr. Whitman won't recognize us?
We won't even recognize ourselves.
Oh, it won't work, Dannon.
Then we'll have nothing. Oh, Laurie, please. It is a chance for a whole new life. For that, I will try anything.
Me too, honey. Come on, we'll have to hurry.
All right, next application. Miss, Rose Myers, please.
Yes, sir.
You're a school teacher?
Yes, sir.
Good. I'll need someone like you to keep a journal of our trip. Go to the desk, sign your name, please. Patience Hawley.
Aye, Captain.
Oh, New Bedford, Massachusetts, huh?
That's my home port, Captain, but I figured it was time to scrape my hull and away anchor.
Yeah. You stated your age on your application, but looking at you.
Smoking oakum, you can't ask a woman to state her age, right? But I can ship my tunage and extra to boot.
Yes, ma'am. I wouldn't say that you could.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and sign on.
Thank you.
Well, that should about do it, Buck.
How many all told?
138. And I just assume we get started.
Oh, Mr. Whitman, please. Mr. Whitman.
Well?
I am Mademoiselle Fifi Danan, and this is Miss Smith, my friend.
Look, girls, go home, huh?
Oh, I am sorry, but we are a little late. It was very necessary.
Yeah? Huh. Why do you want to go to California?
Oh, well, we,
He said, why California?
we want a change, monsieur.
Of what?
Oh, scenery.
Would it be a permanent change?
Oh, oui, monsieur, a permanent change.
Well, your application looks all right to me. Sign the book, ladies.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, merci, monsieur. Merci.
You got any idea what you're doing?
Oh, they'll be all right, Buck. They'll do fine.
It's your train.
Well, you ready to talk to him?
I'm ready and I've got plenty to say. Now listen close. We go from here by boat. St. Louis, then to Independence. We jump off from Independence, cross the Big Blue River, the Little Blue, the Platte, and the Sweetwater. We take the South Pass over the Rockies, down to the Big Salt Lake, then over the desert. It's a long, hard grind with no let-up. Rain, hail as big as eggs, breakdowns, prairie fires, sandstorms, dust storms, alkali water, no water. There'll be cholera, Indians, drowning, stampedes, and stupid accidents. We'll pass old graves and leave new ones everywhere along the way. So if you're smart, you'll get up now and leave and forget all about California. That's my best advice. Follow it. Nobody wants to quit, huh? All good, brave women, huh? Well, you've made Mr. Whitman real happy. Now, can any of you handle a horse?
Yeah.
I don't mean just ride, I mean handle. 7 of you? 8? 8. All right, give your names to Mr. Whitman. Can any of you handle mules? A team of mean, iron-mouthed mules. 4 courageous ladies. You'll be a big help, I'm sure. Now, what about firearms? Any of you shoot a gun? I mean shoot it and hit what you're aiming at.
Gene can, and so can I.
All right, here's my gun. Catch.
I caught him, mister.
This is a 3-foot map of Whitman's Valley. Let's see you hit it.
What's that in the middle of it, Mr. Wyatt?
That's the Adams Ranch on the left and the Warren Ranch on the right.
Gene will shoot first, mister.
Mr. Whitman, would you like here to join me on the floor? When you're ready, ladies.
We're ready.
Bang!
Bang!
Your turn,
Gunshot.
Maggie.
Gunshot.
Gunshot.
Holy Moses! Well, look, Buck, look! Oh, ladies, it appears you've blown 2 ranches right out of Whitman's Valley.
Ooh, that was nice.
Is that what you meant us to do?
That's just what I meant. You're a real comfort to me. Now, about those frilly, fluffy clothes you're wearing, get clothes and boots that are rough, tough, and comfortable. Wouldn't hurt any of you to wear pants.
Pants.
I mean pants. And speaking of pants, I got men waiting for us at Independence. 15 men to help me get you through to California. Just one thing about those men. Stay away from them. Don't ever forget that. All right, Mr. Whitman, they're all yours.
Wee 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 wee.
Women. Well, Rose, still taking care of your journal, huh? Good girl.
7 pages full, Mr. Whitman. The boat trip to St. Louis, then here to Independence. Now a fresh page for a real start.
Good. Now, just writing that book, I've taken great heart with the conduct of the women. The way they're all learning to shoot and handle the wagons and drive the mules.
We can't wait to get started, Mr. Whitman, and Mr. Wyatt's terribly upset. He wanted to leave at daybreak.
Huh, well, upset or not, Mr. Wyatt's gonna wait a mite longer. Get all the women ready together, Rose. We're gonna kneel on this Missouri ground and pray. Well, Buck, we're on our way.
Yeah, get ready to run for your life.
So you don't think they learn how to drive, huh?
Oh, I think they have, but let's find out. Stretch out! Stretch your wagons!
You see, Buck? All those weeks of preparation, you've missed one thing.
Have I?
The will of a woman when there's a wedding ring in sight.
Maybe so. You better get forward, Roy. I'll hang back and watch for the stragglers.
For such a student, I condone that.
All right, Rose, who is he? He's been riding off our bow all day.
He seems very
Boston.
nice, patient. His name is Sydney. Sydney Cutler?
Someone do Boston real quick. She's Boston. She's like New England. Someone do a little
Bostonian. No.
Bostonian.
Mother.
Boston.
Boston Yard.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Let's try this.
Boston.
Now you listen to me, Rose. On this voyage, there be no heein and sheein.
Oh, I know.
Well, then you'd better let him know because he's taken an interest, or hadn't you noticed?
Patience, you've been married, haven't you?
Ah, my man's dead. Him and my 3 boys with him, they all went down together off Cape Horn. Took the biggest storm in 50 years to sink my men.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right, child. That's all right. You mules, mind your course there. Heave a port. Heave.
Kansas music. Look at him, Roy, scrubbing, washing, splashing all over. Don't they know we're in the middle of nowhere?
Splash.
You don't know women.
Me? I don't know women? What's so funny?
All the time, boss. You make me laugh.
Get in the cook wagon. See that we get some decent grub for supper.
Yes, sir, boss. Yes, I know. I'm just not doing
And
that
she's gone.
accent.
Yep. It is appreciated.
Yes, sir, boss.
I think it's
very
a
good.
man.
All the time. Very good, Grub. I'll fix it.
Oh, wait. I got another job for you.
What, boss?
Roust around and see if you can find the grave of a Jim Quackenbush.
A Quackenbush?
You heard me.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll go.
Hey, Dannon.
Yes, monsieur.
Get some of these women to look for clover.
Well, what for?
Cut off the tops and cook them up. That's what the Indians do, and they don't get scurvy.
Lori, Jean, come help me. We need the clove for supper.
Transitional blues.
They did a nocturnal band.
Crickets.
Listen, Danny. Why must sad music be so beautiful?
That Rose playing that song. Last night, she played the same song too. She said it was from her home, some little far village. Was she got to be so sad about Lori?
I don't know.
Maybe she is in love with that Sydney Cutler, you think?
Oh, come on. Let's get to sleep.
Hey, Ito.
Not Ned.
Yes, boss.
Well,
Oh, well, I didn't find any Jim Quackenbush. But why are you looking for a grave, please?
Wow, you guys, this dialogue is like horrific.
Yeah, I'm trying. My best.
Ryan's saving it, but
Yeah.
y'all, if you're following along with the script, this is fucking rough. It's like it's breakfast at Tiffany's bad. It's rough. All right.
Oh.
Well, because me and Jim, we've been pals for years. I couldn't live without him. Hey, thank you for the sub, Quinn Rogue. And thank you for that. I don't have to do Jack Nicholson.
Oh.
All right.
Well, because me and Jim, we've been pals for years. I couldn't live without him.
But if he died, you could go live without him.
No, I don't.
Please. Are you all right in the head?
Boss all right in the head. Now go to sleep. What the fuck? Where'd it go? I had it for a second. Yeah, maybe. Oh, wait a minute. Fuck.
You see something, boss?
What's something that he says?
What?
Where they get load of me?
The shiny.
Well, yeah, second wagon there on the far side. Got it.
There it is.
That's a woman's wagon, boss. There's women in there.
Yeah, sure. Only a man's with her.
No gun. No.
You stay where you are and shut up.
You can't come here. You know what they...
Riley.
know what they
Right.
say?
If you just
can't
keep
come
quiet,
here.
who's gonna know?
No. I won't let you.
That's not what you said when we talked to.
But someone's coming. It's wet.
Pull a gun, Riley, and I'll kill you.
Book, look, I know I broke orders, but all I was doing was I was gonna just...
Get on your horse and get out.
Now, take it easy. It's a long way back, and nobody can make it alone.
You can try.
You're making a mistake, Buck.
You're right, Cat. I should kill him.
No, we need every man we've got.
This kind of fun will rip a train wide open. On most trains, the law calls for 30 lashes. On my train from here on, it's a bullet. Now use your heads and stay alive. Get going, Riley. All right, ladies, settle down. We gotta get up with the birdies.
There is not much you miss. Is there, Mr. Wyatt?
I thought you'd be in on this, Dannon.
Me?
You.
Don't you ever shave?
Go to sleep.
You always look so dirty.
Shuri, look, don't you go getting ideas.
It is not me that gets the ideas. It is the ideas that get me.
Oh, you sure forget easy, don't you?
Huh?
All that big talk. We go to California. It's a new country, a new life.
That is what I said. That is what I mean. But ideas, they still get me.
Bug, wake up.
Oh, hello, Roy.
I just got back to camp, Travers and me.
You find water?
Found Indians. Cross the river. 40, 50 of them. Heading this way.
They see you?
I don't know. I'll rouse the women.
You'll say nothing to any of them. It's 3 hours till daylight. Let them rest. They'll be hysterical soon enough, Jesus.
They'll be dead soon enough if...
On the trail, I'm boss, or did you forget?
Sorry.
Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. They'll rush us at daybreak. We'll be ready for them. Now give me a hand and we'll round up the stock.
We'll continue with this week's production of Hollywood Radio Theater in just a moment. All right. Make a friend and make an ally. There's a thought for you to keep in mind as many another Americans has, like Fiorello LaGuardia, the busy little mayor of New York who found time to get on the radio and read funnies to the kids. There was a man who loved children and, through his love, saw the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund come into being. To start such a fund, LaGuardia went to Europe. not as a representative of the UN, but as an American citizen. He traveled from country to country, investigating conditions, speaking to the people, and making friends. In his native land, Italy, he helped hand out food to the needy and won their admiration. On his return to the United States, LaGuardia worked day and night to sell the need for a children's emergency fund, and finally, the General Assembly of the UN adopted his proposal unanimously. In a resolution which stated that as many children as possible of the age of 18 up to the age of 18 would receive help from this fund on the basis of need without discrimination because of race, creed, nationality, or political belief. Workers all over America donated a day's pay to the fund, as did children in all kinds of schools, organizations, and churches. But LaGuardia didn't live to see the full success of the great work he helped to start. His big heart stopped the night before the UN announced aid allocations to over 3,700,000 children and mothers in 12 European countries and China. But others picked up where Fiorello LaGuardia left off. People like him, who knew that by helping others, you help your country. Now, our producer, Mr. Cummings.
Why, thank you. Act 2 of Westward the Woman, starring Robert Taylor as Buck and Denise Darcel as Dannon. It's the following morning, but the Indian attack has failed to materialize. Too many wagons, too many rifles. For the time being, the wagon train is safe, and, by way of celebration, Roy Whitman persuaded Buck to call a day's holiday.
I thought you asked me for a day of rest.
Oh, let them dance, Buck, because they have a mind for it. It'll keep your spirits up. What about the men joining them?
The men are where they belong, out scouting.
You figure the Indians will be back?
How do I know what they'll do? No hard feelings. I'm just uneasy, I guess.
You'll feel better when we're moving again.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, don't shoot. It's just me.
Oh, Dannon, huh?
Why can't you call me Miss Dannon, like you call all the others?
That what you came up here to ask?
If I'm still Dannon, when we get to California won't be any different for me than Chicago.
Don't worry. Not all the men in California want to get married.
You, for instance?
Me, for instance. That's, good perfume you use.
The best. Does it bother you, a Buck?
Get back to your wagon. The rule goes for you and me, too. I told Roy Whitman back in California.
Oh, now you tell me the story of your life. Let me tell you mine. It's much more interesting.
I know yours. Now, go back to where you belong.
Boss, it's me, Ito. I looked forever. No Jim Quackenbush anywhere.
Keep looking.
But the boss, the men are coming back now. They say there's no more Indian.
Good.
Nice perfume. Very pretty.
Why, you little...
It's all right. It's all right. I'll go.
This is Skrillex remix.
But Rose, it don't make sense, child. If you're sick, why shouldn't...
There's nothing anyone can do. Please, patience.
Rose, you don't mean you're smoking oakum? Who else knows about this?
No, nobody here. Back home, they all know. That's why I'm going west, patience.
Baby!
I've done wrong. I've suffered for it. I don't want my baby to. Out there, he'll have a chance.
Now don't you worry, Rose. He won't run aground.
You won't tell? Promise me you won't.
They'll know soon enough without me telling them.
It'll be months yet.
Sure, honey, sure. Now you lie down and let me cover you.
All right, boys, we'll stand 2-hour watches during the night, same as usual. Keep the fire going here by the corral, but don't let any of the... Where's Cat? I said, where's Cat?
I don't know, Buck. Likely somewhere's around.
I thought he was with you.
Well, yeah, he was. Maybe he went to the cook wagon for coffee or something.
Buck!
You and Dannon, huh, Cat? You killer?
Kill her? What's the matter? You crazy? All I did was just rough her up a little.
Looks like she just fainted, Buck. She'll be all right.
Sure, I didn't do nothing.
You were with her.
All right, I was with her, Buck. Now, is that such a crime?
You remember what I told you?
No.
The boys don't like the rules you make, Buck.
I'll take care of them later.
Now, Buck, you're gonna give me a chance to draw, ain't ya? Buck, you wouldn't just...
Go ahead. Draw!
Bang! Bang! Bang!
Maggie, get Laurie Smith and take care of Dannon.
Buck?
I'm all right. It's going to be awful tough getting to your valley, Roy.
So, make up your mind, Sid. Why, was Buck to see you riding next to Rose there? He'd shoot you down the same as he did Cat.
Yeah, maybe so.
Wyatt's gone crazy. He'll kill any one of us next.
When are you leaving?
Tonight. So make up your mind.
Rose, come with me. We'll make it back all right.
No, I can't, Sid.
I'll take care of you, Rose. Honest, I will.
I can't.
Look, if it's that, Rose, I know. Patience told me.
And you still want me?
Listen to me, honey. If there was a time, I wouldn't be talking like this. There isn't any time. I love you, Rose. I want to marry you. Come back with me and we'll get married and...
I can't.
You think it's wrong to leave the others? Is that it?
Yes, I've done wrong for a whole lifetime.
Hey, you coming or not?
I'm not leaving, Rose.
Suit yourself, and good luck.
Furious Bridge.
Wait!
Roy? Well?
The men are gone, and
Whoa.
8 of the women with them. Must have waited till we rode out to scout. When we got to camp, they were gone. Only 2 of them left. Sid Cutler and that cook.
Well?
Well, we turned back.
We do.
We come nearly halfway. Thank God it's the easy half. We'll face going back.
We're not going back. My job is taking trains through. If you lose a train, nobody ever hires you again. I've seen it happen too many times. Well, it's not going to happen to me.
I don't care what happens to you. It's those women. You can't get them through. It can't be done with women alone.
Then I'll make men out of your women, Roy. You breed cattle in that valley of yours. You kill off the weak ones. By the time we get to that valley, you'll know that the women who are left are fit stock. Now get back to camp and rouse them out. By the time they get their big blue eyes open, I'll be there to talk to them. Yes, I've got a surprise for you. It seems that during the night, the men left, and with them went 8 very wise ladies. Now, was I to give you time to think, you might feel sorry for yourselves. You might get a little envious of those 8 very wise women. So I'm going to drive you till you're too tired to think. You're gonna start by fixing breakfast. It'll be daylight by the time you're through eating, and I'll be waiting for you. You're gonna learn to shoot. You're gonna learn to ride. You're gonna learn how to handle your wagon. That goes for you too, Dan. So get that dumb cow look off your face. Now start moving. There's a lot of you.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
Rumble, 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 rumble.
Cup of coffee, Roy?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Bring the coffee, Ito.
Mutters in Japanese.
What did you say?
I said in Japanese, all you do is make them hate you.
Well, you can say it in English because I hope they do.
Hopeful Bridge.
Hopeful bridge.
Come on aboard, Mr. Whitman.
You need one of those right now?
Spell. Oh.
Everyone from New York City.
New York City.
New
All right.
York. Oh no.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Thanks, patience. I will. You feel any better, Rose?
Who says anything's wrong with Rose?
Miss Crisel says cringe is a New Yorker. We apologize. It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Oh yeah, it's going
Bring the
downhill.
trash and Trashterpiece.
We-
Oh, and then after that, it's gonna be Batman.
All right.
Our favorite Batman voices.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
yes. Wait, New Yorker. I'm
Hey.
fine.
I'm walking
Mr.
in.
Whitman. I'm just kind of tired. I guess.
Oh, well, I want to put it in the journal, Rose. Just write it down. How the men deserted. How we're gonna push ahead, just the same. And you could say that this afternoon we faced a new disaster.
This afternoon, but it's still morning.
Yeah, Mr. Wyatt and I have been riding ahead. Been a landslide, boulders as big as this wagon, covered the trail for 200 yards.
And what's he got to say about it, Mr. Wyatt?
We serious will have to roll those boulders to clear the trail.
Then I guess we're gonna.
Little Bo Peep.
Oh,
Come on, you mules. Hey, yope.
Yo.
Stop wasting your breath cheering about it. That's one of these boulders. Now come on, get to it. What's the matter, Dan? That rock too heavy for you?
Hey, I'm doing the best Z I can.
Why don't you do better than the best you can?
Me all the time. Just to put these on my motorcycle.
Toujours
Take
après
it
moi.
easy, Jerry. Don't let him get you all upset.
Oh. You keep yourself shut up.
Come on, ladies. Get behind that rock.
Oh, you shut up too.
I'll shut up when the trail's clear. Now heave.
Western flavored boulder clearing.
Boulders.
Yeah.
Good food. And I've got more news for you, ladies. You did pretty well clearing that trail yesterday, but there's a hill ahead of us. Only it's much too steep to drive wagons down. So if you want to get to California, the wagons will have to be eased down the hill, lowered down.
So now it's Batman?
Now we're all Batman.
Now Batman.
Yeah, I'm Batman.
That means block and tackle, and ropes and every ounce of strength you can muster, old chum. Eat a good lunch, ladies. Any mistake this afternoon, it may be your last.
Scene fades out.
Hold those.
Well, don't fuck it.
Hold those mules back. You're going down too fast.
No.
We're pulling the...
What?
That's me, right?
Yeah?
We're pulling across the tin now.
3 whole minutes.
Batman snapped into a
The
Slim
buck is
Jim.
not amused.
Oh, yeah.
Mean Gene.
Is it my turn? Yes? Sorry, my internet jumped. Okay.
Oh, it's your turn. You're good.
Hang on there, Jesse. We'll get you down.
Hold back on that rope, old chum. It's getting away from us. Put on your wheel brake. Your wheel brake.
Buck, look. The axle's tearing loose. The axle's broken.
Let go of the rope. Let go of it. Some days you just can't get rid of a rope.
Ah!
Women murmur uneasily.
It's no use, Roy. But get to him if you can. Who was in that wagon? Was it Rachel?
Mary Saunders. Jesse Toller.
Are we done?
No,
No, we're not done. It's this page.
One whole page, yeah.
What's another fun band?
Kevin Conroy.
I listen. I can't hit Kevin Conroy. That man.
Okay.
What about
I tried to do,
Michael Keaton?
he's, yeah.
It's just
He's
my.
not very
All right, we'll go back.
Val
to-
Kilmer.
All right, get the next wagon up here. Sid, Ito, get that other block and tackle. I said, who's next? Come on, it's been done before. The only difference was it was done by men.
By men, huh? All right, I'll take the next wagon down. Easy there, mules. Mind your home.
Hold 'em back. You're giving 'em too much head.
Just get these bullies on the prod. I can handle them.
All right, ladies, get on that rope and pay it out easy. Set your brakes, Patience.
Yeah, I had to
So
follow
your own
Jim's
brakes,
story.
mister, and turn me loose.
Tackle set.
Now,
Oh, right. Never mind. We're out.
All right, start her down.
turn me loose up there. I made it.
If you weren't so big, I'd kiss you.
If you weren't so puny, I'd let you. Hey, how'd you get down there?
Horseback. I wasn't pulling any wagon.
All right, up there. Who's next?
Starring bridge.
Scratch. July 24th, 1851. Our journey has been halted now for 2 days. We have buried our dead, Mary Saunders, Jessie Toller, and 2 Abbott sisters. But we have conquered the trail. Many of the women are sick with fever, but Mr. Wyatt says we must go on. God grant they be spared.
Better get in the wagon, Sherry. We're rounding up the mules. They'll be hitching in a minute.
But look, Lori, look over there.
Oh, it's just a rabbit.
Dig out my spice box while I get the rifle. Supper tonight, we shall eat a rabbit a la Danon.
Just be careful. I don't trust you with a rifle.
All right. Giddy up.
Run them in there, Sid. The wagon circle.
Giddy up.
Keep them coming, Roy. Get those mules in here.
Who fired that rifle? Hey, you black-bearded critter! Turn him, Sid! Turn him!
Stampede.
Turn him!
Stampede.
Bridge for Stampede! Buck, how is he, Mr. Whitman?
How do you think he is? Trumped on by a herd of stampeding mules? Oh, he'll live, but he can't thank you for it. You see what you started?
It wasn't her fault. It could have happened to anybody.
What do you mean it wasn't her fault? Who fired that gun? Mules are crazy, but there isn't one on the train you couldn't learn from.
Protesting in French!
Don't talk to me in that lingo. I don't know what you're yapping about, and I don't want to know.
Pero protest horses in French some more.
Shut up! Roy was out of his mind to sign you on. From now on, stick to that wagon, both of you. Don't move from it. Everything you touch is that much more grief.
C'est la cochon.
Don't sell it, cochon me.
Says something in Japanese.
You too, huh? All right, what did you say?
Too much. This lady, she works 3 or more times than everybody else.
Don't tell me I'm wrong, even if I am.
When you're wrong, boss, I'll tell you, even if you are.
And this time, Lori, you don't stop me. No one stop me. Not you, not him, not anybody. Rambling on in French.
What are you trying to tell me?
That I am leaving. I'm going to try and reach that fort back there. Maybe I will, maybe not. Lori, if I stay here, I will kill him. I'll kill him.
Mr. Wyatt?
I told you to stay in your wagon.
That's exactly what I intend to do. I just thought you might like to know that Dannon's taken one of your horses. She's run away. She's going to try to reach that fort back there. Well, are you just going to stand there?
Sid,
Yeah, Buck.
take over. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Yep.
You little fool, stop fighting, will you? You could have drowned yourself trying to cross that river. Slap! I said stop fighting!
I'll kill you. I kill you.
Slap! Slap!
Slap, slap.
You crazy, no good, riding that horse to death. Well, did I knock any sense into you?
Yes. Thank you. I'll be all right now.
I was on your trail for 2 hours. Where'd you think you were going?
I didn't care.
Oh, well, let's get back. My horse will have to carry both of us. May not make it now till morning.
But you did.
Did what?
You came after me.
Your mouth. It's bleeding. Hit you harder than I thought.
Wipe it off. Look.
This is the worst.
Well,
I'm gonna need a chunk after this. Time for all hands
Get
meeting.
ready.
Oh my
what?
god.
Oh,
I'm
no.
crazy, yes? All right. I give you some craziness. I'll tell you something. I will tell you that I love you.
Yeah?
From the first time I see your beautiful face in Chicago.
My what?
It's beautiful to me. It is a nice, rugged face, beard and all. I love it. Did you like to hear that?
Yeah.
Well, I like to hear it too.
All right, you've got a nice rugged face, beard and all.
Chérie. Speaking some more French I don't understand.
Red roll.
You want me to tell
Very
you
funny.
I love you, huh?
Is it so difficult?
Well, don't you think it's a little too quick for a man to...
Oh, first time anything has been too quick for you, isn't it?
Come back here.
Yes, boss. Like these.
Like these.
Beats. How much further to the camp?
Well, as soon as we reach the top of this riser, you ought to be able to see it. What's the matter? Been traveling too fast for you?
Much too fast. I did not care if we ever reached it.
We'll be there in half an hour, and when we are, I just remember that you're,
Well, I am what?
look. Down there.
Oh, the wagon train. It's burning. It's on fire. Buck on the ground. Those are bodies.
They came back, Dannon. The Indians came back.
Unhappy finish.
Tyrone says, this script questionable. And how?
And how?
Make a friend and you make an ally. There's a thought for you to keep in mind, as many another American has. By helping others, you help your country. We now pause for station identification. Not NBC.
Easy.
And the curtains rise on Act 3 of Westward the Women, starring Robert Taylor as Buck and Denise Dossel as Dannon.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Trekkie B47.
Dan and Buck have reached the encampment of the wagon train. The tragic shambles of the Indian raid. The surviving women are silent, exhausted, stunned.
Wee 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 wee.
Wee wee.
Roy, I'm sorry.
Stop saying you're sorry.
But if I hadn't left camp...
What difference? There was more than 100 of them. I've been waiting for you, Buck. So listen careful. When you said you could get the women through without the men, I didn't believe it. But now, I know they can make it. Take them. Take them to the valley. Now leave me be.
Roy, I can't. The supplies, the wagons, how many are left? I said how many are...
He's dead, boss.
He said the women can make it, Ito. But not after this. He was wrong.
There's some horses left and some mules and wagons. Mr. Whitman's right.
You women! Well, he's dead. Mr. Whitman is dead. The last thing he said was to take you through the valley. I'm sorry, but I can't do it.
Murmur. Unhappy.
You fought and you've died. Sickness, floods, accidents, now this. There's just too much against you. We'll start back in the morning.
No.
What? Your microphone's off, Corey.
I won't turn back, not me.
Not me.
All right, if that's the way you want it, that's the way you'll get it. Ito, what about Cutler? Where's Cutler?
Dead.
He's here, Mr. Wyatt. He never left my side.
Rose, please.
Lori! Where's Lori? I can't find Lori!
She's under that wagon, Dannon. She didn't suffer none. She was one of the first.
Lori! My poor Lori!
Who else?
18. We did what we could.
I'll put the names in the journal. Oh, but not now. Please, not now.
Nope. Almost did the wedding march. Six days since the Indian raid. Do you know how many miles we've gone?
No, boss, no, but I did find something.
40 miles, maybe. 50 at best. Nothing but rain, day and night.
Sure, but let me tell you.
Have you checked the wagons? Everything all right back there?
Yes, everyone's good. The woman, the baby.
It'll be a long, wet night.
Yes, sir. Of course. But listen, the Jim Quackenbush. I found it. I have it.
Where?
I'll show you. It's in the. Come over. Oh goodness. Come on. Hold the lantern. Jim Quackenbush.
Dead of cholera.
Oh yes, sir. Yes.
Get a shovel. Get 2 shovels and show me where.
A shovel?
Why, man, you couldn't have picked a better night for it.
Boss, I think I've dug enough.
You stay right where you are, but take it easy. Don't jam that shovel so hard.
Why must I be careful?
Wait a minute. Wait. Give me that lantern. Oh, well, Ito, you see what I see?
It's a jug down here.
It's 2 jugs down there. Rum.
Rum?
Whiskey, sake, only it's rum.
But the sign on the grave says cholera.
Well, that's one sure way of keeping it safe. I buried these jugs 5 years ago.
Oh, of course.
What'd you say?
Oh, I said it's a good idea, yes. It's gonna be a very wet night, boss, huh? A wet night.
Wow.
Yep, that's something brand new out there, ladies. That's desert, and it's like walking through a furnace. I said walking because that's just what I mean. What mules and horses we've got left, well, they just won't make it with a full load. So you're gonna walk, and you're gonna strip the wagons, junk everything you don't absolutely need, everything, and guard the water barrels with your life. For the next week or so, they're gonna be your life. All right, start unloading.
You mean the furniture we brought, our clothes, our nice dresses?
I said everything, didn't I?
But we came out here to be married. How are we gonna look? How are we gonna look when they see us?
Oh, Buck, listen, these poor women, what do they think they do at night when we camp? They open their trunks, they see the pretty things, they touch silk against silk. Oh, what do you think has kept them going?
These poor women, huh? You buried Lori in a silk dress. Do you want to live or do you want... I don't care what you do. We'll be starting across in an hour.
Come on, ladies. Let's dump the trunks. Rose, now, just don't you go trying to push any trunk around. I'll give you a hand.
Doesn't matter. Throw it all away. Just save what the baby might.
Rose, you mean now?
I think so. Just don't tell him. Please, please.
Oh, now don't you worry, honey. We'll take care of you.
What do you think you're doing? Get her out of that wagon.
It's Rose. She's going to have a baby.
Out here?
Yes, out here, because she knows you won't stop, not even for a baby.
What did I say I wouldn't?
Oh, please, just leave us alone. Let her ride in the wagon and then, go away.
Mutters in Japanese.
What'd you say?
I said, a poor little woman. That poor little woman.
Get up to the lead wagon. We're gonna stop. Look at him like it was home sweet home.
It is fast. Listen.
Well, ladies, can we start moving again?
Go right ahead, Mr. Wyatt. It's a boy. Scratch. It has been more than a week since I have made an entry in this journal. Yesterday we reached the end of the desert. Thanks to Province and Mr. Wyatt, we survived the crossing. Even my tiny baby boy. Mr. Wyatt says that if all goes well, we'll be inside of Whitman's Valley in 3 days. We can't believe it. We can't believe it.
What the devil are you doing? Who said you could stop here? Get back in the wagons, keep them moving, stretch those wagons out.
Oh, leave us alone or go to sleep or something.
Have you all gone crazy? What do you think you're doing?
We have agreed it is a good place to stop. It is shady. There is a stream. We can wash and we can mend clothes. We can.
But I told you you're here. Whitman's Valley is right over that hill, or is somebody else having a baby?
No baby.
Well, then what?
We're not going into the town.
You're not what?
Look at us. Our clothes are rags. We don't go in looking like this, like tramps. You go into the town, and when you come back, bring us things that make us look like ladies.
You heard her, Mr. Wyatt.
Frou feminine things. We don't move from here until you do, and if the men come near us before we're ready, we go back. We never go back.
And we mean what she says.
All right, ladies. That's the way you want it.
Spread your sails, ladies. There's a freshening breeze, and I smell men ahead. Ayo.
Finally.
Now, if you'll stop asking questions, I'll try to give you some of the answers. First of all, about Roy Whitman. He's dead. Indians. We'd have a lot of the women buried there, too. What about the rest of them, Wyatt? Wait, what?
Who's that?
Someone else.
I don't know.
Well, what about the rest of them? Why?
Well,
The women are just...
Wyatt.
Good question, everybody. The women are camped just over the hill. Oh, no, you're not going. None of you are going anywhere. This is the way the women want it, and this is the way it's gonna be. They won't come into town until they look their best. You get within range of them now, and they'll blow your heads off. I got some idea of what most of you went through to get to this valley, but none of you came through the hell these women did. So just make sure you're good enough for them. Make sure you treat them right, because God help you if you don't. Whitman's gone, but I'm still here.
Well, these here must be some women, Buck.
Oh, what do they want us to do?
Well, they gave me my orders. I want a wagon, and I want it loaded with the things they can wear. Nice things. Until then, you stay here, and they stay there.
You're going to have a time rounding up petticoats in Whitman's Valley.
Yeah, but you've got stuff for trading with the Indians. Bolts of cloth, blankets, any kind of crazy trinkets that'll make a woman look like a woman. The sooner you get them, the sooner they'll be here.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's get them dressed, I guess.
Can't wait.
Well, ladies, now that you've quit clawing each other and fighting over what I brought back, let me take a look at you. Well, Ito, what do you think?
Letters in Japanese.
What do you say?
I said, let's go, boss.
You're sure a sorry lot of females, but they ain't seen one of your kind for so long that even you'll look good.
Oh, no.
Sneer and talk if you want to. We're leaving for town.
Just one more thing. They've been building a big pavilion in town all these months while they've been waiting for you. That's where you'll go. Got a big spread of grub, and there'll be music and dancing. That's how you'll meet the men. From there on, ladies, it's up to them, and it's up to you. Now start moving. Stretch out.
All time.
Wee 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 wee.
Dun-dun.
Well, gentlemen, here we are. Likely as not, we're about as handsome as a school mackerel. But we done the best we could. Now, you can look us over, but don't think you're going to do the choosing. All the way from Independence, we had your picture in our minds. We could either shut our eyes and dream what you was going to look like, or we could open our eyes and look at the rump of a mule. Well, ladies, I guess even this bunch is prettier than the mules. So come on, gentlemen. We're choosing partners for the dance.
Hooray! Hot damn!
Monsieur Buck, where are you going?
No place special. There's a preacher riding into town. I want to make sure he gets here safe.
I go with you?
Yeah, you go with me.
A preacher out here? He has not made any marriages.
Likely he'll be awful rusty, yeah.
Maybe we let him practice on us?
Yeah, I guess that's the least we could do for him. I shaved.
Oh, yes, so nice and smooth. It is a beautiful face and I love it. Oh, Sherry.
Just between you and me?
Yes.
We better get to that preacher and fast.
The Hollywood Radio Theater. The Hollywood Radio Theater is produced by Mr. Irving Cummings. Our orchestra is under the direction of Rudy Schrager. This is Ken Carpenter inviting you to join us next week at the same time for another presentation of the Hollywood Radio Theater.
Woof!
Not envy.
Damn it, Chunk! Oh my God, Chunk!
If you're not
Find that
here,
preacher
you don't get
fast.
to pick the script. Either that or we hang him up by his uneven eyeballs.
He full on beat this woman like 3 times, wiped the blood from her face, and it's like, I love
And
her.
then said he loved her. And then she said he loved her.
Oh, man.
That was
I
such a dramatic.
I didn't want Buck to win, man. I wanted Buck to fucking die. I didn't get what was coming to him. I wanted him to be hit by the wagon.
Killed him.
Jesus. That was a journey,
1952,
everybody.
guys, we're
Next time we need to read the scripts.
That was not very long ago, right? Like we've
That was
gone
too
through.
soon.
And it was the stereotypical 1852 as well.
Yeah, so, yeah.
I mean, but they
Too
were okay
soon?
with portraying it that way in 1952.
True.
Like-
Yeah. You're right.
Ooh, girl, we got some work.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Where the women at? Where they at? Like, oh my god!
It's like, wait, wait a minute.
Yep.
I was looking for the context to come in. Like, nope, no context. They're just going to keep going with it.
Nope.
Nope.
Wow.
Better get that
Thanks,
picture.
Chunk.
Oh my gosh! Yes, we should make Chunk do a play solo.
Oh yeah.
Where you
so,
have to do all the parts.
so Steel Nico also points out, I worry what the Japanese muttering sounded like in the original
Oh,
broadcast.
no.
Oh no.
No.
It was not actor Japanese. Oh no.
Oh,
not?
no.
no.
Oh, probably not
No.
actually in the 50s. Fuck.
Fuck.
Well,
Oh,
We made it through.
it's fine. We're back in the future now. We
Yay!
made it out
back in
alive.
because that's better.
Well,
I mean, it is better. Thank you guys so much for
start.
hanging out with us and getting through
Yes.
that. No, like really, like thank you so much for chat for like sticking
Yeah.
with the very problematic
Absolutely.
play. Thank you guys.
Excellent
Very
buck
appreciated.
puns. Great buck puns. I love it.
Miss Priscilla 2020 and never looked so good. Grrr.
Like I don't know, maybe.
Just maybe.
I mean, the play does, the radio play gets a couple points for some of the best insults I've ever seen hurled, like at random at a character. That's my new favorite thing.
What is it? Keep you shut up? What was that? It was
Keep your shelf shut up.
keep yourself shut up.
No, shut up.
So fun. Tyron says
Oh my
that
God.
play made me ill. We're sorry.
Yeah,
I mean-
well, it's
Yeah.
You know, we
Happily
suffered
done,
watching
right?
you suffering. Some people are. On
Oh.
that note, thank you everybody for tuning in. As always, we're going to pay the love forward with a raid.
Yeah, we are going to raid Catherine Lynn.
Catherine Lynn!
Yay!
Hooray!
They're playing Hades.
I don't know what
Ooh,
that is.
nice.
To do
what
a,
is
Thank you
that?
for your
Thirst
actions.
Trap
Thank you for your donations,
Central.
everybody.
Yeah. Thank you so much for supporting the studio.
yeah, thank you
Yeah,
very much.
the Yoda and the Scooby Doo were kind of similar, weren't they? Hard
a
to-
bit for
They're in
you.
the same place, really.
They started to get
Yeah.
together a little bit.
Yep.
But the Yoda was cool because we were like, you guys were like messing with the sentence structure, which was fun.
Yep.
That was
Yeah,
good.
difficult that was.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for your donations, all the
Ryan's
stuff.
gonna go take a hot shower.
Yes.
See you on Monday
Absolutely,
for
y'all.
Tabletop for 2 at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Bye-bye!
Bye.
All the things.
Bye.